Child. Karma is really a bee who likes to serve her dish cold. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach's messy entanglement turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to their exes. Get this, Marliee, TJ's ex-wife, and Andrew Shu Amy's husband are officially together and going stronger than ever. This is not just a rebound situationship, okay? Even their business together is making some serious money, and y'all know that the public is all the way behind this. But child, that's not all. Because in a surprise to absolutely no one, TJ has allegedly dropped Amy. And we knew that man was playing in her face all along anyway. According to news reports, Amy and TJ's relationship fizzled out and they were having a lot of fights. I guess it's harder now that they're in an official relationship and don't have to sneak around to clap cheeks. I mean, a cheater's gonna cheat, honey.
But Amy don't realize, as much as he might have been cheating and creeping on Marliee Fiebig, that was always who he went back to. Every woman he's dated while married or cheated on Marliee Fiebig looks like a copy of Marliee Fiebig. Safe to say, he likes caramel girls with silky hair. Safe to say, Amy Robach does not fit the description, not even as silky.
It's been almost 2 years since the TJ Holmes and Amy cheating drama went down, and the two of them really convinced themselves they were gonna be in game. Okay. They tried to push this as this ultimate love story about the two of them losing everything because they were each other's soulmates. They even tried to make some money out of this doomed relationship. A source said, quote, "The pair, who are going through divorces now that their relationship was exposed, have been in Los Angeles selling themselves and their relationship to major networks, including CBS, NBC, and CNN," end quote. Amy and TJ really thought they were gonna be the next Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats, but the public said, "I know y'all lying," and completely slapped down that narrative. Another insider said, quote, "These two had totally convinced themselves that they were the new Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton and job offers would be flooding in. But so far, all their meetings with executives have resulted in a big fat nothing. Not even Dancing with the Stars wants them in their ballroom," end quote.
And this is very important, we were outed.
We were outed.
We were outed.
We were not caught.
By a publication that outed us. And so to be clear, we were outed as being in a relationship, but everyone else thought we were being outed as adulterers, being outed as cheating on our spouses. And it wasn't the case, because the odd thing is that the day those pictures were taken and the day that article was released that outed us, we had both at that point were in divorce proceedings.
Yes, we had attorneys, mediators. We were in the middle of divorces. I believe the first day the first picture was taken, unbeknownst to us, was November 10th. And my ex had already moved out of the house 3 months earlier.
The only thing they've done together that's halfway decent is their podcast. But apart from the first episode, it isn't really doing well and definitely not bringing in the money that they're used to having. And to make matters even worse, TJ's eyes are beginning to wander again. And allegedly, he's cheating on Amy again. And again is intentional, because this has not been the first time that this man has been cheating on Amy, allegedly. TJ has always had that dog in him, and there's no way that a man who's knocking on 50 will suddenly do a 180 and be loving and faithful and head over heels to you when he gaslit and cheated on his wife multiple times. Like, girl, be for real. TJ was messing with a bunch of interns and new employees before he and Amy got together, and he still continued messing around with them even after he and Amy had made it official. One of the employees that he had an affair with was a 24-year-old Good Morning America script coordinator named Jasmine Pedway. Sources say that it was Jasmine's first real job in television, and she was eager to make a good impression. She reached out to some of her senior colleagues for guidance and mentorship, and TJ was responsive. However, he took advantage of her trust. They would go for drinks and lunch together, and he would talk to her about work. So when it got sexual, she was confused and didn't know who to tell. This happened in 2015, and remember, TJ was a correspondent at the time. He also was allegedly sleeping with one of the producers on the show when he was cheating with Amy and still married to his ex-wife. And get this, the producer he slept with is good friends with Amy, just like Amy was good friends with Marliee. And there's no chance in hell that Amy didn't hear about this tomfoolery and still decided to fall for those hazel eyes. She did the same thing Young Miami did, claiming that, he didn't act that way with her. TJ wasn't like that with her, and she believed that he was going to change and make their relationship work. But their relationship is donezo, and Amy knows this, and she'll never talk about TJ's cheating publicly, because imagine how embarrassing and downright trifling it would be for her to admit that she gave up everything just to be with a man who just wanted her for a good time, but not a long time. Amy doesn't trust TJ, and that's why they never married, because she might lose more than what she did from her divorce with Andrew. Amy has that old family money, I believe $52 million or so, and TJ just earned a couple of millions per year minus taxes, and right now the pickings are slim for him. If he and Amy tie the knot, it wouldn't take everyone long to know that he can't keep it in his pants, and she might have to give him millions in the divorce settling, except if there's a prenup tighter than a Beyonce and Jay-Z duet on stage. Now that the relationship is in the gutter, Amy has been crying over Marlee's relationship with her ex, Andrew Shu. Amy wasn't expecting the two of them to bond over their trauma, and even worse, for their relationship to thrive. Who knows if Amy was secretly hating on Marliee the whole time that they were friends, because Amy really wanted to flex on her, like, hey, your man's with me now. But now that she's had him, she's got to sleep with her mistake every night. Amy's realizing that TJ's not all that he was cracked up to be, while Marliee and Andrew are in a great place in their relationship. They had a strong foundation in their friendship and similar family values. They're growing in every way you can imagine, and they both have officially moved on from the mess that their exes made. Marliee and Andrew are truly happy without any of the baggage and drama, but that is not the case for TJ and Amy. She's gonna lose him the same way she got him, and it's been impossible for them to find jobs because most networks don't want to touch them, and their finances and relationship is already on shaky ground. TJ is starting to get very tired of her, allegedly, and they've been fighting every week. She even had to kick him out of their bedroom one night for watching TV too loud, and sources reported she blamed him for everything that's happened since their affair became public. But no one feels sorry for Amy. How you get him is how you lose him, and people have been clowning her, saying, quote, Amy Robach, you're an idiot. You really thought TJ Holmes was only seeing you when you knew that he was literally a married man cheating on his wife with you. You thought you was that girl to be the one and only? You already knew y'all wasn't gonna last. That's how bad it's gotten, y'all, and it's only gonna get worse. The sad part is Amy's gonna have to stick it out no matter what happens. I know that I've been dragging them until 6 p.m., but Amy's gonna have to get clowned a little more if they eventually break up. But what do you guys think? And when do you think this fake relationship is finally gonna end?